Hey, it's Anya.
It's your girl, Nadia.
What's up, guys? It's Trent.
And I'm Ramesh, and we are The Community. We're covering the latest in pop culture, politics, and everything in between. Let's get started. Good day, and welcome to another week of The Community. Yes, as you can see, we're missing one of our hosts. Trent has taken the week off to recharge, rejuvenate, and meditate. And in his place, we welcome back one of our guest hosts from the past, DevThalia.
I said it.
Stay safe, Trent.
So, Devin, it's been some time since we've had you on the podcast. How have you been? Any life updates?
Wow, life updates. Well, I've been keeping up with the podcast, so I tune in every week.
Woohoo.
Very interesting, very interesting. But with me, I mean, we're currently on a lockdown, so I've made best friends with my home and my four walls. Also my couch. YouTube is also my best friend. I'm more of a YouTube person than a Netflix person. So, yeah.
Yeah, same. This lockdown period has been a bit different than the first time. I think the first time around, everyone was more in a mindset of, oh, we understand why. Let's make sure we curb this thing so we don't have to ever do this again.
I think we were more excited for the free time, but now we've had too much of it.
Yeah, I'm really tired of vacation. You know, it's hard to say, but
I can't agree.
Is it really vacation though? I mean, you really aren't doing anything.
So, isn't that a vacation though? I'm tired of the break then.
Very good relaxing vacation without doing one or two little adventures or activities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, now all that is taken away.
I'm tired of the break. My hotel room
is my bedroom. I'm tired of seeing it. You know, like I need a change in scenery.
Now McDonald's breakfast schools can't even go get that.
Yeah, all restaurants.
Some McMuffin. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sausage.
I really just want like a 3-piece from KFC, and the reason I say a 3-piece, I don't want y'all people to think I'm greedy. Let me tell you why. Because I want an original piece, a barbecue piece, and a spicy piece. And let's be real, that Kentucky is swinging anyway, because the third piece is always be a wing with a beat out bit.
Hello.
So,
they're giving you
gotta say what you want.
Being greedy, that's not what I mean.
You're saying to Mike, you want the big one.
But yeah, it's that in conjunction. So I have been on a essentially no carb diet for about 3 weeks. So it's not even just wanting fast food, it's just wanting carbs. So like today I made curry chicken and white rice with corn on the cob for my mom. And then separately I had to make grilled chicken wings for myself. So
oh wow.
Yeah, it's being committed.
She didn't want what you wanted?
It's not that. It's because I can't have what she's having. So I want to make her something that she is going to enjoy, and then something that's going to nourish my body.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You could open up a restaurant after
Way
this.
too much cooking.
Listen, open up a restaurant is just... I've been experimenting. I've literally been experimenting more and more with food. Last week I made a homemade pasta for my family.
I saw that. I was trying to figure out why you sent me a video of it, but didn't say, hey, expecting you in like 3 weeks. We literally live around the corner from each other.
Listen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's me experimenting for Mom's birthday. Her birthday is in 2 weeks. So I'm going to do like a homemade ravioli and different things for her. So just experimenting, trying different things. No, that's not a birthday thing. So yeah, coming up with some different specialty dishes for her birthday. So it's something, if we can get food from outside, something different from what we normally cook. So let's dive into our first topic of the week. So in the media, a lot of speculation and rumors have been circulating around one of daytime TV's, what do we call her, American sweethearts? Ellen DeGeneres.
Mm-hmm.
So recently, a lot of rumors have been circulating that Ellen treats her team poorly. Now,
She what, sir?
Treats her team, her staff, poorly at the
Okay.
at the Ellen show. Now, some persons feel like it's not necessarily Ellen that may have a poor attitude. It may be her management team that she has under her. Whereas there are some celebrities that have come forth and said that they've had a very uncomfortable experience with Ellen.
Yep,
So do you
alright.
feel like Ellen has been putting on a facade, a show for everyone, or do you just think it's a misunderstanding?
I love Ellen. I'm sorry. I love the show. I used to watch it quite a bit, but I want to believe that some parts of it she was a little fake.
You
But
want
I
to believe?
think- yeah. But for the most part, I think she was pretty genuine because while there were some celebrities that said that they've had unfortunate experiences there, I've read where some celebrities have had great experiences and have said that they've been treated well. So it's a 50-50, I think, at this point. And I don't think it's Ellen herself. Like when we said, it might just be the people that worked for her. Now, also the thing was, people were saying that she should have known what was going on. It's your show. You should know all the ins and outs of your show. So if you had some idea that these things were going on, why did you not correct it? So I don't know. I like Ellen. I love the show itself. Now behind the scenes, who knows what was happening?
Now, I've always wanted to go to Ellen's. How much days of
Me
Christmas?
too.
12 days.
12 days of Christmas.
I heard that so much.
I am still trying. I am still
But I could barely get 1 day. My confusion behind the whole thing is that while it can be persons who work around you, at the same time, there have been persons who said that it was Ellen themselves that they experienced, not necessarily the people that they work with.
Mhm.
So, it can't be a coincidence that all these different persons have experienced her on an off date. For her to be a little bit mean, and it was just clear that she was more interested in more famous guests, I guess you could say. Now, I don't know I don't know if it's true, if it's not true. I'd be really hurt by it if it is true, because she's do so much to give back to the community. Like, persons go viral from just like those boys who was dancing on the subway in New York. Like, she gave them like money for like scholarships and stuff like that. So like,
Always give away money to help people. And that's the thing. Like, I also feel like, was that really her doing that, or was it just like
a facade?
Saying, Ellen, this looks good, you need to do it. So I don't know how to feel about it.
But I think that like there's always a little bit of that. I feel like with TV, like you can't be 100% yourself all the time. Like you have to do things where people want to see, things like that to be relevant. So, I mean, personally, I like Ellen. I'm really sad that this is how she is being portrayed right now. I mean, can I believe it? Yes, because I just feel like anyone's capable of anything, to be honest, but I don't want to believe it.
Yeah, for me, it's not that Ellen is this happy-go-lucky person all the time. She has a cheeky personality, and we see that on TV. That's what makes a lot of us gravitate towards her. However, does that cheekiness translate to being rude behind the scenes? That's, I think, what a lot of persons may be feeling. Now, Annie, you brought up that she should be aware of what's happening. I look at it twofold. Yes, as the leader of a team, you should. However, how I think of it is the same way as saying, oh, Bill Gates is the owner of Microsoft. But he should know what's happening inside a Microsoft store, inside Florida Mall. Sometimes you're just not going to know everything that's happening because you have people in place to filter down this information.
Are all the allegations against Ellen, though? Sorry?
No.
Oh, it's just her show?
Most of it is against the management of the show.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But there are persons who are saying, sometimes, Ellen, like one of the speculation is that someone was called into Ellen's office and told to make her laugh, or you would lose your job. That, I think, is very far-fetched.
Bit much. That's very
like things like that were a stretch.
That's like you hire me to be your jester. Right. Inside of no.
So for me, I get you walked past me and didn't say hi. Shoots, that happens daily in life. You know, some days
you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, some days people will just not be in the mood to be quirky, especially if, let's say, she's preparing for the 12 Days of Christmas. That's a big show. So if all of this is on my head, trying to figure out, okay, what's going to happen next? Is everything in place? I'm not going to be like, oh, hi, are you having a great day at work today? That's good.
Yeah, like,
anyway, see you later. You know?
That ain't my concern. Like,
Right.
I mean,
my concern is to make sure that everything happens right. Now, the flip side of that is, once everything is done, maybe she should go back and say thank you for helping making the show a success. Thank you for this and that.
I'm pretty sure they typically do, like, at the end of a production, they'll say like a general thank you to everyone. Or something, or they'll send them little
people want too much. That's what they do. Right. People want too much.
Now, okay, so for us, we work in hospitality, so we know for us, we always have briefings, or we should. Standard is briefings and then debriefings, right? So obviously, I would think nothing less than at a show, you have a briefing prior to the show, because we got to talk to each other and make sure we know what we're doing, what the cues are, da-da-da. She could say this, and that's when we have to tell the audience to clap. And then a debriefing, okay, guys, here's what went wrong, here's what da-da-da. So I think that there's a general debriefing where they discuss and probably thank everybody, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Ellen's going to be present for all of those, because sis may have another interview or another gig literally following the show that requires her to immediately leave.
But then, is that an excuse though? Because some people...
I definitely want to look at it. There's so much going on. Like, you just can't stop and say thank you to everybody. And I feel like people
Devin, you want me to thank you, Devin, for clicking the buttons on the screen to make the commercials came on?
Ooh, child. No, but
my thank you to you is your salary at the end of the week. You know that little apartment that you live inside New York that you could afford, that your other friends can't? Yeah. You're welcome.
So y'all don't think Beyonce thanks her team, each one of them? Anyway, I want to imagine.
Okay, so here's the difference, though. Here's the difference.
Thank you at the end of the show.
No, here is the difference, though. Let me defend Ellen on this part. Beyonce does a concert. She may do 50 concerts in a year. Ellen is on TV every day. So that's honestly like saying, okay.
Like 200 shows a year.
Right. Every day I got to go and be like, okay, thank you, sound guy. Thank you, scriptwriter. Thank you, lady who raised the curtain. Thank you, lady who closed the curtain.
But don't they film like a couple episodes in a day? So when the day over, or the week over.
So they film 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, and 1 on Wednesday. Ellen doesn't work Thursday or Fridays.
Okay.
Well, then that's all day. If I film 2 shows in one day.
Right. So that goes back to it, because
everybody.
I have to remember who backstage. Should I say that Michelle Obama is backstage on this episode, or should I say she's backstage on the next episode? That's a lot of information for me to try to remember.
Right.
She just needs to send a fruit basket to everybody one time.
Like Nadia said, she gives you this job.
Days of Christmas, I think she's able to get those same gifts as well. You know, they're able to profit when she's giving.
I do think the staff benefits from a lot of the giveaways.
I do think so. So I don't, like we said, we don't really know the ins and outs of what was happening, but there may have been days where she might have been rude. Everyone has those rough days. But I don't think that she's genuinely a horrible person, the way people are making it to seem. Like you say, there's also like times where she isn't going to be able to control everything. She won't know everything that's going on. That's why she has producers and managers. They are the people that are going to deal with the situations that are occurring in the office on backstage and all of that.
And if they don't filter that information up, she would never know.
So I have to say something about that, because I actually agree with that. There have been instances too where and all of us have some sort of like supervisory position where somebody at some point is answered to us for something. And there have been times where I have actually witnessed like somebody asking somebody to do something, and when they try to combat them, they kind of like would call my name and be like, oh, Nadia wouldn't like that if that were to happen, or da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And I'd be eavesdropping like,
is that so?
So now you painting a picture about Nadia to this person who doesn't even really know Nadia or thought that they did. Now you're painting Nadia out to be this sort of tyrant that if you don't move the chair this certain type of way. For me personally, if the person you're moving in a certain type of way and they have a valid reason for it, I actually want to hear them out because it may be a smarter way to do something. Right. But if you have those supervisors or managers who are at that level who are sort of like stopping and not filtering that information and making you out to be this particular person who don't do things this way and that way and then I can understand how it would be like crazy because what you mean, and again, if somebody comes to my office and be like, hey, Ellen wants you to come inside her office and make her laugh, I'd say, great, how much is she paying on top of my salary for this? What's my bonus?
Yeah. So go on it.
No, I was saying though, but I saw something on Instagram that Ellen's producers, they actually sent out a joint statement and like, you know, siding with her and stuff like that. So I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they apologize for their part of it. So because of all of the speculation, Ellen honestly has, if not one of the top-rated daytime TV shows today.
Yeah, she does. I think
trying to save that with all they might.
She's number one.
The network wants to save it, but Ellen is at a point that she feels like her reputation or her name is being tarnished so much that she just wants to walk away from the show.
Now I have a question. Because if it's not true, why are you letting these people run you out of your show?
Now, Ellen she has been saying that she wants to leave the show. She has wanted to end the Ellen show for a while.
She can't do it like this, man.
The fan support has just kept her keep going.
And I didn't even get to go to her Christmas special. Yes, she can go. I want a trip. I want a trip.
Listen, every show season where they announce the new shows for the new season, I be waiting on things and they're like, did Ellen get renewed? Is she coming back another year? Because I'm like, I still have a chance to get in on this Oprah moment because I just know it's going to be the Oprah moment one day when she's just going to be like, everyone gets a Tesla and I need to be in the audience that day.
Okay? Ooh, Tesla.
Listen, you know, to just drive off the lot the Tesla. But all that being said, if she does decide to leave the show, who do you think would be a great replacement for that slot? So obviously no one can rename the Ellen show. It's her show. That's what she's built. But who do you feel would be the new person?
I say just end the show. I don't think nobody could do it like her. It just wouldn't be the same.
They have to build to a level.
It would not matter. And I have nobody in mind. So
I will say, a lot of persons said the same thing when Oprah ended her stint, that no one would be able to fill that daytime star slot, and Ellen slipped right in. So who do you think Ellen can pass that baton on to?
I don't know, because even though Oprah said the same thing, Oprah never really quit, because after that she came back with all these little let me just interview this person. Let me just
Sunday.
She did hers on a one-off basis. She did hers on a one-off.
Y'all could be mad at what I gonna say, but I don't know. Okay, so I think Keke Palmer would be a great show host.
No, Keke Palmer needs to join The Real since they lost two very good persons.
The Real lost.
Okay.
The Real lost.
Tamar.
Not her.
She
is what a girl name. Anyway, Tamara.
I'm Tamara.
It ain't Tamara. I'm trying to remember. What's the girl name?
Adrian?
No.
Jeannie Mai?
No.
Who's the next one? Amanda.
Oh, but she was only there for like 2 days, right?
Yeah, but you know, they
said two people.
Tamara resigned. In a month ago. So I feel like they need that outspoken yet personable person. So I think Tamara brought the wholesomeness and personableness to the show, whereas Amanda just was like, she bring down the hammer on everything.
And Keke could do both.
I think like she only had one agenda though. Amanda seemed like she had one agenda, that was Black Lives Matter. She wasn't open to nothing else but racism and Black Lives Matter. And It's
It
kind of
wasn't. It wasn't the show for her.
Right. So I didn't think she would have blended well in the first place.
Yeah. So Devin, no, I don't think Keke Palmer is ready to.
Not yet for own showy.
Yeah, not.
I just think Keke Palmer would get annoying to me real quick.
She could. She walks that fine line.
I liked her on Strahan, Sarah, and Keke though. She was really good on that. She had a
She's
nice
very
balance,
loud.
but they brought balance to her. That's why I think that she needs a panel. She needs someone to bring the balance.
Until she could make baking on her own, and then she'll have her own show. Because I would watch it. Have you ever tuned into her live chats or her lives on Instagram?
No.
Girl is funny.
I don't follow her.
Let me tell you something that I really feel like she gonna annoy me. Like,
I can see that.
When she go in this like ghetto voice thing that she do, I just be like,
calling all kind of people.
I love it though. I do. I love her personalities. However, I just don't know if I can do. I don't know if I can do it for an hour every day. That's the thing. We already have Wendy. We already have Wendy. We don't need.
I was gonna say that.
Ellen had. I don't even think she would bring half the amount of viewers that Ellen would have had.
Yeah.
That's also a thing. Keke, she wouldn't bring it.
Oh, nobody would.
So I have two persons who I think would be good replacements. So if NBC, I think that's where Ellen's shows is, wants to stick with their LGBTQ plus representative, I think Wanda Sykes would be a great replacement because Wanda is very funny and she has the same sort of dry humor.
A lot.
I think she can tone it down.
But daytime?
I think she can.
I don't remember what her personality is like, to be honest.
The other person that I think would be a great fit would be Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling.
Give me some more.
I never got
Mindy was on The Office, the Mindy Project.
I
never got into the Mindy Project.
It's really good. Trust me, I did that. I did the Mindy Project during quarantine. I binged it. It was really good. It's a really good show.
You think she can take over from Ellen?
I think she can. The other one is the person that NBC has actually been trying to groom, which is Kelly Clarkson. That's the person they actually brought in to take Ellen's place once Ellen was supposed to in a few years.
I feel like Kelly Clarkson reminds me of Rachel Ray. I kind of like Rachel.
I like Rachel Ray. I was literally about to say that. I was literally about to say she reminds me.
I might actually give Kelly a chance.
Yeah, I think Kelly has the best chance of getting the views.
Too. But there's nobody you can. That's like saying you ain't gonna never have another Oprah and you ain't gonna never have another Ellen.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna even as outdated as she is. You ain't gonna never have another Ricky Lake. You understand? But you will have another Wendy Williams because I could say that Tamar could be a Wendy Williams.
He could be a Wendy Williams.
Tamar.
Agreed.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Now that's one I don't think I could do a whole hour of. I can't do a whole hour. Tamar.
Oh, Tamar. Oh, yeah. Keke is more likable than Tamar to me.
Tamar is a bit too abrasive. Yeah. Wendy still, for some reason, Wendy still has this persona that makes you want to be like, okay, I see it. I don't know if it's because she look how she look, but it's something it's something that's like, okay, I give you a pass on that, Wendy. Whereas Tamar just comes with more of a vengeance, you know?
She would be intense. She would be a little bit too dramatic.
Yeah.
During the entire show, like to the point where it'd be
daytime TV, man. Daytime TV is supposed to be all
lighthearted,
personable.
It should be
happy and
yeah, it ain't that ain't it.
You can't be all aggressive and you only got one agenda and all of that. No.
I'll catch it on YouTube.
There's one final person that a lot of persons have been pushing that I honestly don't agree with in the least, and I love him where he is now. And that's James Corden.
Go.
James Corden.
James Corden.
Keep him down.
Yeah, he can say what he
has to say it like night. I can't have him in daytime.
James.
Have there ever been any men in daytime TV?
So that's the thing. Daytime is mainly dominated by females, and late night is dominated by males.
That's not really because you had Live with Kelly
Kelly, yeah.
Kelly and Regis.
But
Well,
now,
Regis and then
Michael
Michael.
first.
but now that's
then-
really
Oh,
Kelly's
yes.
show. Honestly, now
They should
that's
give it to
really
Michael.
Kelly's show. Michael Strahan? No, he can't take that.
Give what to Michael Strahan, Devin? Like who?
That he can't handle that.
I can't even focus between that big garage.
What? You
Yeah,
wanna
that's-
leave Michael alone?
I'd be like, I'm gonna drive through that.
He's very likable. People will watch him. People will,
like,
you
he's
know.
good where he is in Good Morning America or wherever.
Okay, I don't know where he is.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to essentially replace Ellen. So I think what's best is to make sure that she's as happy as possible. Because I'm sorry, I understand the plight of the people, and I hope that the culture does change. However, her show does bring hope to so many people that what goes on behind the scenes doesn't really affect the message that she delivers on screen. I know a lot of persons are going to be a little bit more apprehensive in watching, but at the end of the day, like Annie said, daytime TV is supposed to bring people that escape from reality, that glimmer of hope, and I think that she does a great job of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just hope the best. Let's hope all of her staff feels more appreciated moving forward, and that the show continues for many, many years until I'm able to get on the 12 days of Christmas, or win my Tesla, like I said. So somebody else who has been under Fire, but also taking shots, is Donald Trump. Oh boy, Donnie has just been, he's been doing it recently. And one thing that's been upsetting Donald Trump, nope, not the coronavirus, no, not the pending election, TikTok. TikTok has been getting on Donald Trump's nerves. Why? I really do not know.
Because it was made in China.
You know, it's not a good enough reason. So, because of this, Donald Trump has presented an executive order banning TikTok from being able to be used in the United States. He has given them 45 days to sell their company to an American company in order for them to still be accessible to Americans. Now, one American company that is monopolizing on this turmoil is Instagram, which is actually owned by the Facebook group of companies. So Instagram just released their Reels feature, which is similar to TikTok. So it's a 15-second quick clip feature where you can record your, I guess, Reels. Now, this isn't the first time that Facebook has taken and reinvented other person's products. So Snapchat, they took Snap Stories and they made Insta Stories.
Correct.
I don't know if everyone has been looking at their WhatsApp and Facebook recently, but they don't have Zoom, they have Room.
They have what?
Room. So Room is a feature where you can send a link to as many people as you'd like, and y'all can have
going on Facebook
a room
right now.
You can do it on WhatsApp. If you
Wait, what's happening?
Wait, okay, so I'm on Facebook. Where is it?
So on Facebook, it should have actually just popped up at the top of your screen.
Oh yes, Room. Yes, I see it.
Let me see.
It's a video.
You can go
it's
live,
looking at the
photo,
screen.
or Room.
No, I don't see it, guys.
To create room? What is that? Okay.
I see it.
Yeah. So
What
what
the
it
hell
is
a room?
so you send a link just like you would do a Zoom meeting. You would send the link to the different parties, and they will enter the room.
Oh,
They were not creative at all with changing the name of their product. It was just like Zoom Room. Let's just do it. So this isn't the first time that Facebook is creeping on someone else's territory because they feel like they're losing a lot of customers to it. So because of all that's going on with TikTok and the introduction of Reel, do you think that Instagram will take a lot of TikTok's, I guess, subscribers?
Depending on if it's going to be passed. The law is going to be passed.
Oh no.
If TikTok is going to end up being banned in the United States, I do think that people are going to end up either not doing TikTok videos at all, or they'll resort to Instagram Reel.
What if it isn't though? What if it is allowed to stay in the US?
And I think people will continue with TikTok.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen two of the Reel videos on Instagram. They're not really bad, but I feel like I don't have a TikTok account. I don't really know how TikTok works, but I feel like from the video, TikTok seems a little bit better.
But that's it there. A lot of persons don't like to download additional apps. So if I have the convenience of having the same features on this app, then I don't need to download TikTok. So similar to Snapchat, a lot of persons didn't download Snapchat, but I guess.
Because I already have the app on my phone. It's just now if you banned it.
What if you get more views from your Instagram Reels? What if you have more followers?
I feel like the people who are already famous on TikTok, like, you know, them TikTok famous dancers, whatever, they're not going to want to move to Instagram because then they'll have to build up that, I don't know. It's just not going to work in my head. They're already famous on their platform. They're known as TikTok people. It's just going to be weird.
Is that something you want to be known as, though, a TikTok person?
Me? No.
Yeah,
yes.
Addison Rae made $5 million off of TikTok
and transferred to Instagram. What was like another dancing app? What?
Vine.
It was
Musically.
Whatever.
Musically.
Famous on Vine and then moved
That's
over
what
to
TikTok is, eh? Isn't TikTok Musically?
Oh, I think it changed, eh?
Yeah, they just changed
something
the
like
name.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no, remember, because I think Addison Rae, she made $5 million and she's the world's highest paid TikToker. She made $5 million off of TikTok, you know.
I thought the girl with the D is the highest paid one.
But
no, not Charlie D'Amelio.
Oh,
her, yeah.
Took her over.
That's crazy. For these little second dances, what?
For these little,
they're not good. I am so sorry. They're not good.
Like,
I'm gonna lie, at the beginning I tried. I tried to make a TikTok.
I tried the savage challenge.
I tried the savage one too. I deleted that with the swiftness.
She on me. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, I'm a savage. What?
Classic.
I don't have the coordination for things like that.
And she looked at me and she was like, "You're old and you look stupid." And she walked out the room and I was just like,
they're all teenagers doing this.
Yeah. In addition to that, it's something that you have to have time to dedicate to, because the ones that have like the edited videos, you have time now, but when life kicks back in, ain't nobody got time for that.
Some people already built a career off it, so at this point, they probably ain't going back to their jobs.
That is true. That's true.
That they'll have the time. It's just people who have to go to work. But I'm pretty sure if they want to keep doing it, they'll find the time. I didn't know that TikTok videos take a long time to edit. I thought it's like you film a piece, then you stop the clip, and then you film it again, or I don't know.
All the editing is in the app, like
editing.
Yeah, but editing takes time, Devin. It takes time for persons to actually perfect it, and some of them still don't come up looking good. But my main thing is, like I was saying, because a lot of persons didn't download TikTok. I think the convenience of Reels on Instagram is going to make a lot of persons use it, and that may make it essentially the more popular platform, making some TikTokers decide to transition over.
But I feel like it would also depend on the features that it will bring in, because, for example, that's like, for me, Snapchat, I like Snapchat better because of its filters and things like that, as opposed to Instagram story.
I literally take photos on Snapchat, save them, and then post them on Instagram. I don't really post them on Snapchat.
Okay,
so
right.
That's where that was my next point. Yes, you may utilize Snapchat more, but which is the platform that you post more on?
Instagram.
Your Instagram stories may see you on a daily basis, whereas Snapchat might see you when you travel, honestly.
But Snapchat is more for the ratchetness. You don't really want to post to everybody. It's for your streaks with people. Like, Instagram is for.
I can agree with Devin, though. I can agree because a lot of people.
But explain to me the streaks crap.
Oh, the streak, like, okay, so.
If you're smoking, like, some people post that on their Instagram, Facebook, but like, if you're smoking or you're doing the wild stuff, you probably post that on Snapchat, and then you post more of the picture of the sky on Instagram. or just a
Yes.
bottle of wine on Instagram. But you want to post
Yes.
yourself drinking that wine on Instagram. You can
But-
post
Because nobody cares about that.
But is that also because you don't have as many followers on Snapchat?
agreed as well. Yeah, you only have
Yeah,
certain
probably.
people get snaps on Snapchat.
So
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
why I feel like it's going to be
But the
the same.
filters too.
Instagram, but you're more open on Instagram with people in terms of
And with-
followers.
With the streaks though, Nadia, the streaks basically builds up like, I don't know how to explain it. You
I
send
never understood it.
you send photos every day to people,
Yeah, every
and
day.
it builds
I
up.
streak 134.
Yeah, but what do I get?
I had
from
600
streaks?
something days.
What is the benefit
What
of
do I
it?
get from streaks?
There's zero benefits.
Anyway, it's literally that's why seeing your streak go up every day, every day.
Ah.
I had 680 something days with my friend, and I just lost it. I'm sorry. You know who you are.
Yeah, but are you okay? Because it don't really sound like you okay.
I shared
I know
an
that
invitation
it's
tier.
devastating. It's devastating,
Oh,
man.
no, I bet.
It
I just used
hurts.
to tell me like if you get a certain amount of streaks and Snapchat is give you like
You pay for your
No, you get
views or
nothing.
something.
You might get a trophy,
At
like
a 100, at a 100,
A picture trophy, not a real
filter
trophy.
for making 100 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's really ridiculous, but we still do it.
I like the streak.
Like y'all said, I only gravitate to Snapchat to get the filters that I like, so the little goofy filters.
Mhm.
Other than that, like I said, Snapchat does not see me unless I'm traveling or unless it's like a special occasion.
But why would you post your travels on Snapchat and not Instagram?
It's not that I'm posting on Snapchat, it's me getting those filters off of Snapchat to post on Instagram.
Oh,
You know? I want you to
Them
be able to see
geofilters.
how fast I'm driving, where I am, type of thing. So
don't kill me.
it may be something that Instagram is looking into slowly upgrading to, because they have started adding certain filters. They just haven't gone necessarily.
Them filters ain't in on
crazy with
Instagram.
it.
I'm sorry.
yeah, they ain't it.
Because,
They ain't
though,
it.
you can't. Why do you want to do so much things on an app? I think each app is
Speaking of, let me do a nice little
the
cute
thing. So if
picture.
Instagram tries to do all of these things, it's just too much. In my
That's
personal
so fair.
opinion, you're trying to include Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat,
Facebook is
all these
trying.
other apps in one. It's just so
Snapchat just naturally
Yeah,
like gives you
that's
that jawline, like that slimming thing. Oh my god.
And you know what it
Like-
is.
My favorite is the big mouth one. I know that.
What it is they want to monopolize on the industry. So I don't think they want to buy out the competitors. I just think they want to be the best competitor of them all. If that makes sense.
I feel like it's just too much things.
It's
on
too
one
much.
The same can be said about the Disney group of companies. Disney has literally bought out almost every major motion picture.
Yes, they have.
They're only like Universal and one or two others are really their only other competitors. And I can't call them competitors when Disney is making $7 billion a year and you're barely raking in $1 billion, you know? So I kind of,
Sorry
it's
guys, I'm
very
actually using
sad.
my snap.
It is very
Yeah.
sad to think that there's
You take out
one
lots
person that can monopolize an industry, but persons, that's how you do business. That's how you know.
Yeah,
try
you
and
merge and you acquire acquisitions and mergers, honey. If
Like
you
Google.
can't cut the mustard,
Yeah,
we're gonna buy you.
This thing is just so much
Go
fun.
people.
Like Yahoo. Yahoo was a company that had the
Yeah,
opportunity to
Yahoo.
buy. They had the opportunity to buy Google in the late 1990s for $100 million, and they turned that offer down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yahoo.
you couldn't predict that though.
So 3 years later, they tried to buy Google again, and Google was like, "No, we good. We got this thing under control now."
I think we're
You
making
know?
more than y'all at this point.
Right. So I think that's what Facebook tries
That
to
is
do.
funny.
Facebook tries to buy before your value gets too high. So that's why they
Facebook's
purchase
still winning.
WhatsApp. That's why they purchase Instagram, because they want to make sure that, hey,
Don't
yes, you
thought
may be my competitor.
But I barely
do.
log into Facebook anymore. But they still get my money or get my
From
whatever.
Instagram, they get your money back from Instagram. That's the thing. You know, so it's like,
Yeah.
we understand that we have different demographics that we're targeting too. So the more senior persons are going to stick to Facebook, and the younger persons are going to go to Instagram. Persons who want to communicate are going to stick with WhatsApp, you know?
Yeah, because my mom used to be like, I go on Facebook right now.
To do what? To do what?
To talk to
Send
her old
them
friends.
good morning pictures.
To talk to her old
Them little
friends.
good morning messages. That's what he's getting from me.
With the sparkles in the heart.
Yes, that have to be where they get them from. I don't know.
Have a
who
blessed day.
Why?
I don't know.
Them
And it'd be
with
so
an
much. It'd be like
absolute
3 good morning.
passion. From the one person,
But
no, only one person to send them.
Anyway.
But
My friend's
yeah,
still on Facebook though. I don't understand. Like I log in every like couple months.
Have any
I'm like, why are you posting? You know what, Anya? Delete me then. Delete me.
Let us just hope that TikTok is able to push through with their countersuit to Donald Trump's claim, and that the TikTok nation or whatever they call themselves, TikTokers, are able to have their platform, and that Instagram doesn't persuade them to leave. I like that there are different avenues for persons to make an income. So having different ways to monopolize on a system is kind of good versus just having one stream of income. So let's hope that the TikTokers can keep making their money, the YouTubers can keep making their money, the Instagram models can keep making their money, and the OnlyFans girls can keep making their money, you know? One app that, or some apps that I would consider are dating apps. So, you know, earlier on in the quarantine, we spoke about our quarantine experiences and using dating apps. So, Nadia, you were our go-to specialist on this.
I was. And
how was the experience?
What the guy said, niggas weird, babe. They weird.
Weird. I literally use that every day of my life. WEHD.
It was interesting, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Was I definitely deleted the red app.
Okay.
I think it's not for me. I thought I could have done it, and I was being very open-minded, and then I just, like, certain things people ask and expect, and no, it's a no for me. It was still interesting, and to just see and hear persons' thoughts as it relates to, like, their interpretation of utilizing the app. Like, some persons literally use it to find a hookup. Some people literally look for love. Some people actually come on it to network for jobs. So it's very interesting. I got to meet a bunch of dynamic characters, not only in the Bahamas but abroad as well. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, no dread. It ain't. It ain't it. Quarantinder was okay to begin with because, you know, you could have chat to someone, I guess, but no job. I can't. It's a pass for me, guys. So still single and mingling.
So I think that brings me to the second part of my question then. And this is for
when minutes
all
opens
of the
up,
hosts.
you have to drink.
This one goes out to all of the hosts. So do you feel like we have reached the stage of, I guess, life? Because I think the COVID-19 pandemic has not only changed the way we live life, but the way we think about life. Do you feel that the talking stage is now going to be something of the past and persons are just going to go straight into the dating portion? Because for me, I hate the talking phase for a number of reasons. I hate not knowing if I am the only person you're talking to. I hate the what ifs, like, are you interested? Are you not? Should I wait to call you? Should I call you now? I hate those what ifs. Versus if you're dating, I feel like that guard essentially is more down and you're just in we're going to try this out or we're not going to, it's not working type of thing. I think talking gives you a lot of leeway from jumping all the way in. But I think I'm at the stage of I'm getting older and I need to just jump in and figure things out.
Ooh. I don't like the sound of that.
You want to go straight. You're okay with going straight into, you just met me today. and you want to go straight into dating.
I like how you look. Okay, let's date.
Say when to stay.
So let me. So this is the difference. A lot of persons have different meanings for talking and different meanings for dating. What I mean by dating is dating, talking to only one person. I think that's the mindset that I'm in now. Instead of trying to play all the bases and then weigh if she's the best one versus what I don't like about her, and then come and determine, okay, I put the two of y'all on the back burner and I only focus on you. I think I just want to focus on one person at a time, because then I'm able to, I guess, observe more about you earlier on versus wasting more time. I think the talking stage allows for a lot of time to be wasted, and then we start dating, and then I realize, hold on, you a snore? I didn't know that. We didn't. I guess we didn't talk that much.
She doesn't out for that. They're probably.
But I think in the talking stage, you don't get as in depth as if you are in the dating stage. I think once you hit dating or you establish that, okay, I'm only talking to you. It doesn't have to be, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend or.
But some people think dating is. I guess it's your definition. Like you're dating other people at right. Unless you're boyfriend, girlfriend.
For me, I think dating is getting to know one another on a one-on-one basis. And then a relationship would be the boyfriend and girlfriend aspect of it, while dating is still happening within that.
I mean, it's a situation. Every person has to do what's best for them, so it depends on the situation. I do think that I would prefer the one person at a time, because I've tried the talking to two people at a time thing, and it does become time consuming. And you can't keep up with everything. No. You really can't keep up with everything. And then
your favorite color was blue or green. I know it's
scroll up in the chat.
That's time, Devin. That's a lot of commitment. Whereas I could just remember you like pink. I know pink is your favorite color. I got pink.
Right, you got to remember 2 birthdays, 2 favorite colors.
And don't let them be close to each other.
It is a lot, and it's very time consuming, but there's people that like that. People like the fact that they're getting constant attention from different avenues. Because if you're only talking to one person, what if they're busy doing something for like 4 hours? Then you're like, what are you going to do? For some people,
it's what's your expectation? Is your expectation to speak with them all the time?
Some people want to do it all the time. Some people are like that.
I'm asking that question because, okay, I'm a person. I absolutely hate if you blue tick me and you're online. Like that is something.
Yes, that's why my blue tick's been off since 2014.
Yeah, but it's for me. It's worse, Devin. It's worse if your blue tick's on, and I see that you are online, because now in my head it's like, yeah, she see my message and she ain't checking for me. Don't post something on your WhatsApp story and I send you a message and you won't read it.
No, I will say that.
Pisses me.
Okay, let's not even go there.
But I may be a little bit more that way because there's so much free time on my hands right now. Working, I will say that I can't hold that same standard because there have been days where I've been in meetings from 9 a.m. straight up until 6 p.m. And I've had like 100 and something messages on my phone. So there have been days where I, like Annie said, I could be talking, I could be doing something for 4, 5, maybe 15 hours and literally not speak to you. So,
but I think that's an understanding, Nadia. I think that's an understanding. So I think
if you posting online,
it depends on the person, because for you may be like, oh, she's been in meetings all day, so I understand she's working. But for somebody else, it'd be like, so you can't take 5 minutes and just say, oh, hey, how you doing? Thinking about you.
And it's like, no, sometimes you can't do that.
Right, but then they always say the saying says, you could make time for whatever you want to make time for, because the 5 minutes you take to go to the bathroom to go and pee out of your meeting.
Yeah, but
and you know what, Nadia?
That's where
you know what, and you know what has happened at that point. Thank you for your time. I don't think that this is the right relationship for us.
That's where talking comes in. You get to know what this person likes and don't like.
There is slim pickings out there. Y'all can't just be throwing these people away.
Then I need to find another business professional who understands that, listen, when I do work, I do work. Yes, there are going to be days when I have the opportunity to be like, What you doing? How work going for you today?
I'm just trying
That's
to say that
good.
you can't just throw people away if they.
And yes,
myself too. Even if they blue tick you can't just throw them away because I used to throw them away.
No. I ain't talking about the blue tick part. I'm talking about the person who is like, who makes the argument that you always working. Yes, I gotta make money. I got bills to pay. I got places to go.
And you may see me online. But I gotta make sure my ride is on time. I gotta make sure.
No,
you know what I mean? Like I can talk to you when I'm home. There's certain slots.
No, now you doing too much because now I can say that you see me online, but I'm not actually online. My WhatsApp web is open. And because my WhatsApp web is open on my browser,
so you can see the memes on WhatsApp, but you still can't even say, hey. Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me tell you something, sis. Okay? Let me tell you something. When I am good and ready to text and talk to you, you will know. Until then, I'm busy.
Oh.
Exactly. You don't know what mental space people in.
And that's probably why I'm still single.
Okay,
and I might not answer you because I'm ready to pop off.
So, okay, here's another part of this. What if while you are still in this talking stage, and this is one of the reasons why I say I think I'm a person that just needs to move into dating. If you are in this talking stage and this person is exhibiting this behavior in terms of,
too clean.
I never could hear from you. I messaged you 7 times in the last hour. Yes, in the last hour, I was in a meeting. I was doing walkabouts. What is happening? Especially if I told you that morning, hey, I could be in meetings all day. I'm gonna be by my phone, and you still run hard. Sis, you gotta go. You gotta pack your bag and yeah. So I think if you're in a relationship, that person is a little bit more understanding of saying, okay, I know he's working. Let me give him some time. I'll still message him so that when he has the time, he can respond, but not I message you, why you message back. I've literally spoken to someone where they would message me at 11:53, and at 11:55, my phone starts getting calls. And I get 7 calls to find out why I didn't respond to the 11:53 text message. And I'm like, you just messaged me though. Like just. I walked to the kitchen. I put my phone down and I walked to the kitchen. What happened? Oh, I just wanted to know if you was okay, but you wasn't answering your messages. I could tell you if I was okay when I get back. Like, give me some time.
That's true. But personally, I would like the talking phase.
That's for somebody I dating. The person who I dating get love upon, not the person I talking to.
But then the person that I would date, I would want to see a future with at this point. So talking, I would like to build this is an ideal version. I would like to build a friendship with someone before I start dating you. Because if I can't see no future with you, then I'm not going to date you.
So here's one thing.
No, I have a question for her. Hold on. So, Dad.
Hey.
Is this so-called friendship that you'd love to see blossom and bloom?
Uh-huh.
How friendly do you get during your friendship? Because in your friendship...
Honestly...
Yeah.
No, keep going.
How friendly do you get? Because obviously you're trying to build a friendship with the person, but obviously there has to be some sort of attraction for you to even think in that mindset to want to even date or go to lunch and dinners and stuff like that. But in your mind, you're building a friendship. So how?
By me saying that, I mean me being able to actually sit down and talk to you about how I feel, talk to you. You want to listen to me and you understand when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling happy. I could call you at any point, things like that.
That didn't answer my question. How friendly are you going to be in your budding friendship?
That depends on the person, to be honest, because it could vary.
And you need to be dating.
Like that.
And you need to be dating.
Yes, would love to be friendly, guys.
So here's my other thing with that statement, because that statement always stands out to me. So everyone who goes through this dating process always says, oh, I'd love to be friends first and then see where things go.
In an ideal world.
In an ideal world, fine, good and dandy. So y'all became friends. Y'all established y'all up this friendship. then y'all date. When y'all break up, y'all still friends?
Why
Because they're
not?
supposed to be a friend. They're supposed to be a
Sometimes
friend.
it's happened. It's happened.
One stated.
See, that's what you're saying, Nadia. You say friendly. We say friends. Y'all say y'all want to be friends. Are y'all going to make sure that y'all establishing a genuine friendship so that if things don't work out, I can still say, Anya, we still cool, right? And not be like,
Yeah, you could do that.
That could happen for me.
I've done that. And then you just grow to looking at the person like, how we even get that friendly, Dre?
but is it common? I want y'all
it's not
one-off
common.
experiences.
It's not common. No.
It's not.
I think
It's
we
not.
should just move straight to dating. I think talking is taking too much of my life and too much of my time. I need to just hop straight into it and figure out what's what and then move from there.
You might as well you might as well just jump right into marriage.
I need an arranged marriage for 2 years.
After the basics.
90-day fiance.
90-day fiance. Let me go online, find somebody from Botswana, and bring over there on one K2 visa.
What? Ooh, are you going to Botswana? 90
No,
days
I don't know
abroad.
about that. I don't know about that.
Why would you do an arranged marriage?
I don't know. I feel like if they give my mommy 2 homes and 4 cows, because they got to pay some type of dowry for me. Yeah, some type of dowry for me. But yeah, it could be 2 homes, like $5 million, and then 2 cows. And then she could just carry the cows to her village and show the village, the 2 cows
Where do
that
we
they
live right
paid.
now, Ramesh?
Your mommy?
Who's gonna give cows?
Somebody off Glasson Road is going to bring 2 cows and give it to my mommy.
Goodbye.
Oh my God. No.
Oh,
Y'all need to
Lord.
stop.
Thank you for tuning into this week's community. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to follow us on all of our streaming platforms. Like I said before, we are now on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and anywhere that you can find a podcast near you. Thank you for tuning in and have a great week, everybody.
Bye.